Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You already know what time it is, man. It is me, PLA to the Z. And man, y'all already know how we do, man. Before I get into it, man, I gotta give a shout out to my dog S. Dot. What it do?
Man, blessed. We here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Johnny John, what's cracking, Brody?
Oh, we here, man. Another blessing, another day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Yo, check this out, though. Check this out. Hold on. Stop the music, please. Stop the music.
Stop it.
Give me a siren, please. Hold up. Legends on legends, man. We got a music mogul in the building.
Yes.
I'm talking about somebody who ventured off into the business, television, film, acting, producing, sports, clothing. I can keep going. Real estate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch it up a little bit though. All of that is amazing. But even more amazing, man, this philanthropy that this man does is outstanding, bro.
Yes.
It's second to none. He sold over 75 million records.
Wow.
Y'all, hold on. I'm getting going. Yeah. 5 Grammys.
Damn.
4 American Music Awards. 3 MTV Awards. 4 BET. Should I keep going or do y'all want to get it going? All right.
We'll be here all day.
All right. He's produced 8 films, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Written. He directed 6. You know what? We'll be here all day, man. Let's get into this. Yo, give it up for the legend. Master P is in the building.
Yeah, legends on legends.
Yes, sir, man. God is good, man. God is good. P, man, thanks for coming, man.
Man, we here, dog. Let's go.
That's right, man. Yo, how you doing, though? How you feeling, P?
I'm good, man. It's like you say, it's a blessing that we still here.
Yeah.
And God has definitely blessed us coming from the projects to be able to be here.
Yeah.
And be here in Vegas with y'all and, just watching brothers do their thing. And that's where I come from. I come from the bottom. So y'all know if I could make it, anybody could make it. So it's real.
Yes, sir. I feel that story so much because I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've been blessed to be able to travel the world and do things, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of my people haven't. And I've been blessed to be able to give the people who deserve it in my family that experience too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that right there makes a lot of it worth it for me, man. So shout out Pete, man. I know what you mean, man.
Man, I get up every morning. I just thank the man because everything I've been through and where I'm at now, I mean, it's a crazy ride.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to stay on the journey. And people don't realize this is a journey.
Yeah.
It go like this. It go around. It go different ways. But when you put your trust and faith in him and it ain't about you, like where I'm at right now is not about me.
Yep.
He put me on a journey to where I know I just get in the car, take a ride. I'm gonna get it. I ain't sitting around. I got the hustle, I got the grind, I got to take care of the family. I'm coaching now, I got to take care of the team. And somebody believed in me. And so that's what my life turned to be a coach once I realized that I had a coach stop for me, come in the hood, take me out the hood, show me something else. Like you say, when you see something else, then you want more out of life.
Yeah.
And I want brothers to look at us and say, man, look, P when I got it, I could go get it.
That's a fact. You know, they call me P too. I'm Plaza, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
sir.
I feel you when you say that, man. Thanks for coming, man. Shit, man. I'm honored, man. I've been a fan of UP, growing up in Milwaukee, man. I remember listening to your music and I was like, it got me through a lot of times, man. I felt like I was Master P. At the time, they was calling me Master P. But I just wanted to say, before we get into anything, just thank you, bro, for being you and doing what you're doing and bringing that to our lives, man, because, man, very special, man. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, Pete, you did 51 albums in 5 years?
Yeah.
What? Hard worker, man. No sleep.
I mean, when you, it's called consistency. Like once you get into something, it's like playing sports. So, everything I do, I take it as sports, right?
Yeah.
It's a team effort. It ain't just about me. having a good team and getting in there and putting the work in. Everybody's not going to agree with everything all the time. Sometimes this one go that way, that one go. But at the end of the day, once the team come together and be able to get over it and go do it, because I hustle, I grind. The music industry, I learned that from the Bay Area, from Richmond, California.
Okay, shout out the Bay.
Yeah, the Bay, man. When I went there, I was able to see something else and get with producers like EA Ski and man, being in that environment, it changed the way I think about it because I've never seen the way people hustle and grind music independently like that. And then I got with E40, Uncle St. Charles. And the rest was history because I got the game. So think about everybody get the game from somewhere.
You got to, yeah.
So everybody think that they creating something. All this stuff been done before.
Nothing new under the sun?
Nah, man. I mean, when you look at it, right, if it wasn't for me seeing Rap-A-Lot, seeing Down South, and seeing Uncle Luke, and seeing Tony Draper, seeing what Lil J and them was doing, it wouldn't be no me. So a lot of people don't understand that, like, this bigger than me. That's why I say it's only God. I was in the project wild and I ain't know where I was gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing, I'm like, man, these brothers getting money. They doing this.
I want to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got to see that too.
You got to see
from the right people.
Yeah,
you know, because I feel I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so I saw people. You know, sometimes you could be looking at the wrong motherfuckers and going the wrong way. But thank God I was looking at the right people, man. And yeah, that's what's up, man. So I was gonna ask you because I wanted to talk about music because, man, the lab for one. We do this not because we have to. We do it because we want to do it, and we love to do it. And the people that we bring
you got to do it because you get to do it. Like God getting us a chance to do this.
Oh,
so So that's what it's about, man. And I like what y'all doing. And the good thing about it is people that look like us. Because think about it, they always tell us we can't do something.
Yeah.
And so a lot of us are afraid because they think, oh man, I only could do it because the man over there, this is what he doing. We don't realize that a lot of these companies, a lot of these places, they started from their garage.
Yeah, that's right.
And so think about it.
Yeah.
But we so busy thinking we got to be some big, powerful corporation. We don't think that we could actually do this. All these companies, go look at from Nike to all these companies. These big companies started inside of their garages.
Damn.
But we don't see that in us.
Yeah.
And we ain't in no big old building and all. We think we can't do it.
Exactly.
Where y'all started out? Tell them where y'all started off at.
Well, shit. I mean, we used to street perform for 12 years.
Yeah.
We were classically trained because my mother worked night shifts at the post office, but
we used to tap dance on
the street for 12 years.
And that's a real grind.
Yeah.
You know, I watch a lot of kids in New Orleans on Bourbon Street.
That's right.
Doing the same thing. Right. And I mean, you got a lot of talent out there. Most people don't make it off them corners.
Yeah.
Because some of them, you know, where we come from, you got some type of addiction or something. So now
some trauma somewhere.
And you taking that and you don't let that get you farther than where you come from. I tell people it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That's right. We actually prayed, like there was other performers like 30, 40, 50 years old out there, and I prayed to God one day, like, God, please don't let me still be out here. Take me to the next level, you know?
Man, that's what's up, man. P, I was gonna say about the music, just switching gears real quick. And when it comes to music, I was a Master P fan. I'm listening to all the music, all the this. Do you feel like when it comes to hip hop, like not overall, because everybody always give you all your props when it comes for, you know, just CEO, businessman, but as an artist, do you think people gave you the props that you deserve?
I never looked for the trophies and medals and all that. Like I've always was in it to feed my family. And so a lot of people might think, oh, I need my work speak for itself. I never thought I was the best in the world, but I know I'm good at what I do.
Facts.
I make money off of what I do. I got millions and millions of fans all across the world because they could feel what I'm doing. And I think that when you just do something that's real and you do it because you love it. So
that's what we doing here.
That's the difference. If I made a penny from it, it didn't matter because I got up in the morning because this is what I love to do. And I'm doing something positive. I ain't got to look over my shoulder and I'm like, man, I'm doing something legit. Think about it. So that was the motivation for me. I mean, if they give me a trophy, let me tell you how life go, right? nobody gonna appreciate you till you dead. That's when they're gonna give you all the accolades. Think about it. That's when they're gonna say, "Oh man, he was the coldest that ever did it." So, but I'm saying it's crazy that we don't support each other while we here. We wait till we gone to go. Think about it. All the rappers that done left now everybody talk about how cold they was, but when they was there, you found every flaw in them. Why they was alive. Think about it. We got to change that mindset. That's why they up here and we down there. And that's why you have, when you look at CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, we make 1/10 of 1%. Like we at the bottom. We make 1/10 of 1% of CEOs of Fortune 500 companies that look like us. And think about it, we buying all their products and brands because they elevating each other. We might have some greats around us, but we ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you, my brother, you good until you gone.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Messed up.
So it's like, but that's the it's just us. That's the way.
That's what we was programmed.
And guess we got to deprogram that. And that's why I start with the youth. That's why I say, me coaching and I want to start with the young people because these older people
you can't change their mind.
You can't change their mindset. Think about it. They program to go against the truth. So people always say the truth hurt. Like a lot of older people really don't want to understand that. They say Elon Musk created PayPal when he was in college. Now, if you look at a lot of the colleges we go through, they talking about building character, and they saying, well, you know, if I'm the president of this school and I look like you, it took me 40 years to get that. It should take you 40 years. No, man, times have changed. Think about it. You guys doing things now that we couldn't, our parents and grandparents couldn't think about it. Because, man, let me tell you something. We was already rich, and my grandmother was still working for this man that had a house way smaller than mine. But she was programmed to go to work for them. And I'm like, and the man, I had to pull the man on the side. I say, bro, he said, I've been telling your grandmother you got more money than me. So we got a deep program, even the elderly. We got a deep program because they think, oh, we can't do it. We're so used to
we can.
Mr. Bob and you know. And we got to change that mindset because we don't celebrate each other.
It's that ego, man.
It's ego and pride.
And you know, I feel like back in those days, they wasn't traveling like that. You know what I'm saying? Where my mama never left Milwaukee. You know, she didn't even get a chance to see nothing different. So it couldn't even open her eyes to see different stuff. So I feel like with me doing music and hooping, that got me out of Milwaukee. And that showed me more than anything that I could do it. So, you know, that's where I come from with that.
And the thing about it, right, we know a lot of this stuff is mental illness too. That's the scary thing about it, right? Like when I go back and look at it, you know, a lot of the older people we know, they dealing with, you know, mental health. And nobody want to say it. It's just that because, like you say, they was programmed to work for the man. And so now when you see when you see us now the way we think, they don't understand it. Like, what do you mean you're gonna create your own record company?
You like, can't do that.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the first. Then when you speak that negative,
now you just putting in. You can't get that energy.
Nah, it's done.
It's done. That's what's up, man. I'm round of applause for being here. This is my.
He made it cool to believe in yourself, like for real.
Right,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to start this brand, and some people be like, "You about to do that?" Nah, he make it cool, the confidence.
So look, think about this, right? The key to the confidence is knowing you put the work in.
Okay.
Right. So, and a lot of people don't put the work in. They just want to shortcut.
They want the results.
They just want the results, but they shortcutting the game. So you can't cheat the game. So no matter what you do, whether you're an athlete, you're a businessman, or whatever, like you can't cheat the game.
No.
And so a lot of these people, they already afraid they can't make it in their mind. So your mind already, then you're gonna say the shit. So you already say, man, I'll never make it. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere because you just said it.
You just said it. Hey, that's like when I was always taught, when somebody asks you how you doing, always tell them great. You know, I'm doing great, brother. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I hate talking to somebody, hey, how you doing?
Man, let me tell y'all something, right? So when I was in the project, everybody always say they broke and they poor. I was always saying I'm waiting on my money. You know, I'm waiting on it. So I took that mindset. I'm waiting on this bread. I ain't never about to say.
You got to speak it. Yeah,
because that's real. It's power in words.
Yeah, it is.
And that's all you got, especially if you ain't got nothing. You like, I got to believe in myself because ain't nobody else believes in me.
But so think about this, right? How you going to hit a home run if you never swing at the ball?
Message. Ooh, I see what you did.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just might get lucky.
Yeah.
But you never swung.
You gotta swing.
You telling me, oh man, I'm like, man, I'm swinging. They like, damn, P, you still swinging? Yeah, I'm about to hit this.
Yeah.
You scared to swing because you already know you can't hit the ball.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's just like us reaching out to you. If we wouldn't have ever tried, we wouldn't have never happened. You know what I'm saying?
But think about it though, and that's what I'm saying. Y'all tried, but then I looked at what y'all had going on. So think about what the first thing with the power of the internet now. You could look and see, what they own.
Yeah. I know you're gonna do that.
You see what I'm saying? You're able to research now. That's the one good thing about where the world at right now. You can pull everything up and say, and then for me, as being a black man and see what y'all was on, I'm like, damn, I like what they doing. So it's not too many people that's doing stuff that make you consciously think and do the right thing. I told my boy Big Court, because he got a podcast. I told him, I said, man, stick with it because you're doing the right thing. Yeah. A lot of these people that's doing this, they not doing the right thing.
They trying to take shortcuts.
Yeah, they taking the shortcuts.
You know what I'm saying?
Stuff like that.
We care about.
You gotta do things the right way.
We care about good content, having a good time, meeting people. We ain't not trying to get a million we would take it, but we care more about just the experience and the conversation and how people feel when they leave here. So
y'all hear Master P talking about he on here.
Yeah, you feel me?
Master P on here. So we about to,
that's what's up, man.
I like us having good conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's where it's stuff. You never know. I tell people all the time, and life is about building relationships. So you never know what things could go at from building a relationship.
Never know, bro.
Yeah.
Never know.
P, you accomplished so much, bro. What keeps you motivated?
The next generation and my family and my kids, but I want to see more of us make it. I feel like everybody just complain about how we 400 years ago, what we went through. I don't even want to speak that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, we can't change the past, but we can change the future. And so my thing is, if I show them, look, I'm running. I'm gone. Like, we could go make it. We could go get it. Like, I'm a living example. And you don't have to be the best. Think about it. You don't have to be the best and you don't have to be perfect. None of us is perfect. So when you look at all these people, but you got to have integrity. That's the difference. So if you got integrity and you're doing the right thing, somebody gonna say, oh, nah, man, nah. Oh, boy, not like that.
Right.
He a different breed. She a different breed. You know what I'm saying?
I was told a good name is better than silver and gold.
Yeah.
That's what my uncles taught me, man, growing up.
It is.
You say my name, you know what I'm saying? And plus, nobody really got my name except the rapper Plies, people be thinking we the same person, but that's my government name. My daddy name Plies. You know what I'm saying? My son name Plies. So, the name is everything, man. You had a question you want to ask P?
One of my questions is, like, they don't make a lot of men like you. I'm just, you one of a kind.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Where do you get that from? You get that from your mom, your dad, or it's just, because...
So for me, right, it's my grandfather, my grandmother, my dad, my mom, they all instilled things into me to where it's like it made me want to go get it. And I just think, I learned who God was at a younger age. So people might look at me, I grew up in a rough neighborhood. I was an altar boy. So, it was like, man, I was going to church. So it was like, man, you got to go. My grandmother, she was a stickler to that. I don't care what you're doing. You want to be the toughest dude around, but guess what? You going to church. Long as you under 18, you going to church. And that's what I think that foundation that me and Boz got being in a project, because me and Boz grew up together and our parents sent us to the little Catholic school, even though they couldn't afford it by me playing basketball, they let us come for $10. So it was like, I think that's where I got the foundation. And once I start knowing who God is, I really start being able to make real conscious decisions instead of just, a lot of people grew up where I grew up from, they just making evil decisions because they don't care. And I think that when I got that part in my life, I'm like, oh, I know it's bigger than me. I know that God has a plan for me, even though it's tough. Like I lived with my grandparents. They had 12 kids. So I ain't lived like a lot of these kids grew up. So you know what I'm saying? I had to sleep on the floor, and it's like, but I was happy to have a roof over my head.
You know what's crazy is when I got a similar story. I was with my mom's, but sleeping on the floor, we didn't even know nothing was wrong with that. I thought that's what was happening. You know, like you get a pallet and you sleep on it. We wasn't even tripping on it. I thought that was what
had a roof over your head.
Yeah, we said 12 and the Nintendo.
Yeah. That's the next level. 12 kids.
Now, so the thing about it, right? You start looking outside and seeing people sleeping under the bridges and homeless. So you start thinking. I tell people all the time, you know, the man with no shoes was upset till he found a man with no feet. Damn. You know, so it changed his mind. So sometimes you got to see that somebody else have a way different struggle and situation than you have for you to even appreciate.
Man, you know what? I got hit with that a few times in life, but mainly when I go out the country and I go to some of these countries where it's beautiful, like you either up or you down. And then you see the down in some of these other countries and I'll be like, damn.
You'd be happy to get back home.
Milwaukee ain't so bad. You know what I'm saying? Let me call Cuckoo Cow and see what he up to.
That's why you got a beautiful family, man. That's why your kids are so grounded because they got you.
Man, I don't even want to start talking about kids because my daughter, she just turned 18 and you know what I'm saying?
Deal with it. Deal with it. You got to do the Will Smith movie. Bring your boy in there. When he come in there, he go right there. That's his crazy uncle right there.
That's right.
I got to deal with it. Y'all ain't never lied, man. But I love you, baby. So check it out. Pete, I wanted to ask you, I don't know if anybody ever asked you this or not, but how did you come up with where did that come from?
So for me, man, it's my battle cry. I've been through so much, and it was a way for me to get it off my chest.
Oh, okay.
And so that's where it came from. The Hoody Who came from my uncle. My uncle used to be outside the door in the project. We need to let him in. Hoody Who, like, man, I know that's uncle. Let him in.
Man, rest in peace, my mom. She loved Hoody Who. My mom loved Hoody Who, bro. No bullshit. She'd be like, who at the door? She'd be like, Hoody Who. I'm like, oh, Mom, what's
They came out with the suits. I was like,
So that's where it came. And then when you went in the studio and did you do it the right time the first time, or you was like?
I just did it. That's why I keep saying a lot of us don't want to swing at that ball.
Yeah.
We want to hit a home run, and then making sure back then people wasn't doing ad libs the way I was doing. So doing ad libs, adding that on to the music, but people don't realize that I never really wrote.
That's
so
what I was
it just came. Like all the stuff that you hear, it just pour out me. So I got to go through something, or be dealing with something, and I just go in and I just get in the zone. I just start making music. So
your process, you didn't write when you was doing your music? All your music was freestyle?
Yeah, never.
Wow.
That's why the words that he said came out so candid. It's so fluid. And
all right, well, check this out.
You gotta feel it. So imagine I'm looking out the window, hustler, baller, gangster, who I be, your neighborhood. I'm in this. And so that's why I think for me, as I got to a certain part of my life, I really couldn't do what I used to do. So people say, well, why you ain't doing it like that? Because I'm not in the middle of the jungle, and that's not gonna come out me. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I knew I had to grew up. I gotta do something else, because for me, I don't write music. It's feeling. It gotta come out.
That passion.
That's why it sound like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was gonna say it gotta be hard to write some of those verses you did.
It sound the same. You feel me?
The streets got me crazy, right? But it's more to life than bitches, weed, and Mercedes.
Yeah. that was just real shit. That's what I was dealing with.
Say word.
That's real shit, though.
Now, I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you, when did you realize that and the label was more than just a label, it was more of like a movement? When did you realize that?
I mean, when I just thought add more people on and other people starting believing in the dream. So first I started with me and my brothers, and just start adding people on and to be able to see other artists with talent connect with us and being able to put their projects out, I realized like this bigger than us. This is a movement. That's why I say this got to be God. This ain't me, cause but you don't have to know everything. You don't have to be the smartest person in the world. Everybody think you got to be a genius or rocket science or whatever. No, man, you gotta be consistent, get up in the morning, put the work in, then also look for smarter people to put on your team to be with you. Because if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in trouble.
Yeah, especially me.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
and that's
I'm pretty smart, man.
And what's so good about that is, number one, you got to be open to it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you said, mental illness.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Comes in all forms, not just old people.
Well, you got to imagine you go through stuff, man. Like, think about it. When we grew up in the projects, right? You done seen so many kids lose their lives, seen so many relatives get killed.
Yeah.
Like, they never take you to counseling. They never take you to do nothing. You just go to the funeral room, go back, and then you got to go deal with whatever it is, and it go into a circle. So that's why I came up with the never ending game. You know, like it's just never ending. It's like you go to this hood, they take one of yours, you go to that hood, you take one of theirs, and it keep going back, you know, and that's why I said, you know, I came up with the song Ghetto Heroes. I mean, I watch them live fast, I watch them die slow. This is real for me. Like and when I was coming up, I wanted to be just like these dudes because they was my ghetto. That's all I seen. You know, I didn't, like I was telling, Air Jordan ain't no hero to me because I'm not right there. I can't see, even though we know Air Jordan is like this. He the biggest in the game during our time, right? But we can't touch him and see him. We could see these boys riding through the hood in these fancy cars, so that make you want to get out there, man, how you got that?
I know you've seen some things.
It's convenient, you know what I mean? So,
well, so like we said earlier, you program, you thinking that was it. So when I was in the hood and seeing that, I'm thinking this it, these boys. But when I made it, I'm like these dudes ain't really had no money, no bread, dog. It's like they had fixed up cars but they still in the project.
That's why I said it's important on who you was looking at. You know what I'm saying? Because
and that's why we gotta be examples showing these kids. We want to show them something else.
That's
like
right.
You can make some money legit. You can make something, but if you don't know, you following that.
Yeah.
You know, because think about that. When you hungry, you just trying to get it.
Yeah.
And for me to make it, I'm gonna tell y'all the difference with me, why I'm still here and why I made it. I didn't like that life. That wasn't for me. I was just trying to get a little money. That was it. So I was trying to take care of the family. I wasn't addicted to it. Like, I got to be the man. Like I never was. I need to be this cold-blooded killer gangster. No, I wasn't, man. I was acting when I was in the project. You know what I'm saying? I was acting. I'm like, man, I don't really want to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't for me. You know, you got to know what's for you. And you got to know, because some people, they get caught up into it. They think they the hardest person in the world, and they trying to live their life. And it's like, man, that ain't, you know, that coming to an end, right?
That's a horrible reputation to try to live up to. You know what I'm saying?
Man, everybody on every corner think when somebody get killed or go to jail, then they gonna go take over that block, and they think, so what happened to the people came before you?
Revolving circle, the same shit.
See what I'm saying? And when I started realizing that's why I left, man. So my goal was to live to be 19. My brother died at 19. So I thought that, you know, if you live over 19, shit, you live the real life.
Wow.
And so really, sometimes you got to be scared of something. I'm like, man, I'm gone. As soon as I had Rome, I left at 19. Man, I'm going to Richmond. I ain't know what I was going to do, but I know. So once you have a kid and you're young, you're going to get killed. You in that mind, you program like that. You're like, man, let me get up out of here, because you see it.
Hell yeah.
Right? Think about
like
it. All them older movies you seen back then, go look and see how long they lived in those movies. Like, they ain't lived that long at all.
They wouldn't even know it.
You see what I'm saying? And that was happening in the hood at the same time. So it was like, man, you need to get away. And sometimes something have to scare you to make you want to leave. And so to me, it's like wanting to live. Yeah. So that was my feel, like, man, at least I want to live. Pete, I got at least be able to make it over 19.
Pete, you think it was easier for us back then than the kids right now because of social media, AI, and all that stuff? Do you think it's gonna be harder for them
Yeah, I think so. I mean, boy, we had social media back then. I know I wouldn't be here with y'all.
Yeah, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's how God, God look out for fools and babies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, and it's like, man, I just thank him, man. That's why I get on my knees, and I'm a humble man because I know, like, a lot of times I could have not been here. Mm-hmm. At that time when I was in New Orleans, the murder capital of the world. Yeah. And so we had more murders than Chicago. And we only had like 400,000 people, and Chicago had 8 million.
Yeah.
What?
It's like Milwaukee, everybody like this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a big ass state. Yeah. But all the black people.
You wouldn't think Milwaukee was turned up like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it is. I know a bunch of guys that I knew from Milwaukee that got killed, went to prison. I know a bunch of guys that, reach out to me that like my music and stuff, that's handicapped and been shot up. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, I seen the babies that they done buried out there. Like, so think about it. Every city has a hood.
Yeah. Every city got a hood.
I don't care where you go. And to me, that's how I was able to sell my music, because I knew that I'm a hood dude. I live in the hood, so I need to go touch the other hood. Yeah. I jump in my truck. I'm in every hood, bro, trying to sell my product. And out the trunk. I learned that from the A-Bone lady.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
I watched the A-Bone lady.
She was the first
come up there with that little Tupperware. I'm like, man, I got to
stink too, though.
She popped that trunk. Like,
people run right to it, though. Skin so soft. That's what it is. Moms used to get that all the time. Look how
you could find something from somebody else and reuse it and make it your own.
Yeah.
Think about it. They do it. They've been doing it for years. We come up with something, they take it from us and put it out in the world and touch everybody, and we can't do it.
Kind of like streaming right now. Streaming is, as good as it is to get your stuff out there, it's almost too controlled now. You know what I mean? It's almost better selling it straight out the trunk than it is doing streaming.
Well, now these youngsters don't want to touch the people, though.
And that's what I think we need to get back to.
Yeah, if you touch the people, then you'll have a fan base, longevity.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't want to do that. Just figure, let me go on a computer and talk to millions of people because they can now. Yeah. And you forget the part about let me reach out.
Now, word of mouth is real.
Yeah. I think after COVID, too, people really stopped touching the people. You know what I mean? Literally. But I think that's when people really got just straight on the internet doing things. I was going to ask you, too, because now the internet, you almost don't know what's real with AI. You know what I'm saying? First, I want to ask you, what was your take on AI, and do you think we better as a society without social media?
I mean, we gotta grow, man. Think about it. Like, even we started doing stuff that our grandparents and parents couldn't do. Yeah. So I'm not afraid of AI. I'm not afraid of the internet. I'm not afraid of these computers. You just have to put your work in. Do your research. You got to read. You have to study. I feel like now you could touch even more people. So we in the technology world. We can't go backwards, right? They used to fly little crop planes at first. Now we got all these big planes now. Yeah. It's more safer. Yeah. I mean, now I'm riding on the side of cars that don't have nobody driving them now.
Yeah.
So you crazy. But it's. I mean, guess what? But they already predict that though. So see, they already prepare. But we still stuck in that mindset trying to fight them. They already 25 years ahead of us. See what I'm saying? They living in the future. And we got to start saying, okay, well, I need to program these computers. Yeah. I need to program these robots. I can't just sit back and let them do all this stuff. Right. And then we ain't making no money off it because we don't have the education to understand. Even with AI, we like, man, they got AI and they doing this and they like, you know what? But guess what? It's not gonna change. No, it's out there. It's out there. There's nothing we could do
except unplug the internet.
Yeah, and guess what? They're gonna turn it right back on.
Damn.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So you might as well get with the program.
So I don't know if y'all was seeing all this stuff recently. It was getting out of control for a minute. I was in Hawaii and I just kept seeing these videos of people that's passed away on AI. Did y'all see this one with Kobe?
No. Will you sign this for me?
You want me to sign right here?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Sure, let me just do one thing. Go fetch, motherfucker! And for every other motherfucking piece of shit, quit asking me to sign shit! God damn!
Whoa, Kobe.
So that's when I get to talking about the bad side of AI. Yeah. Now, if you don't know no better,
Yeah, you'd think that was real.
You would think that was real. But so what's real now?
Well, the thing is like in life, we got good people, we got bad people. We ain't gonna get away from it. So some people gonna use it for evil.
Yeah.
But what they use it for evil, God gonna turn it into good. So people gonna see the real. Like I just think we gotta know that. And once we know that, we ain't gonna get caught up into that because you ain't gonna stop that. They got people, that's what I just told y'all earlier about having integrity. You got to have integrity. So now that some of these people behind these computers doing that, you get the wrong people. They just gonna do crazy stuff. There's nothing you could do about it. But you gotta be able to see through the smoke screens. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I'm worried about the kids, because
that's why we got to spend more time with our kids and educate them. Because think about it, right? What I learned right now, how to communicate and how to spend more time. Because man, shout out to my partner, man, because this is what he did. He don't even let his kids have a phone. He don't let them go online. Like, and I watch his kids, man, like they at a whole nother level because they not doing the stuff that a lot of the kids are doing. And so you just got to have that discipline. And I know that, you know, we want to give our kids all this stuff, but I feel like we got to make them work for stuff and make them appreciate things.
I'm gonna have to start doing that.
And I had to do that. Like I realized that, and guess what? Now my kids at a whole nother level because I'm teaching them hard work. I'm spending the time with them. I'm not just thinking that they gonna
expected to know because I know it. Yeah, no, that's real right there. That's one thing that I just worried about with AI. And then as far as music, I know a female, she came over here, she don't even do music or nothing. She was like, can you record a song for me? I'm like, you rap? She's like, no, I had ChatGPT make me a song. And the song was a beat, P. It was lyrics. And she just went in there and just rapped over the shit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was cold, but if we get into that point, then it's like, damn, like.
But y'all, you gotta realize it's a gift and a curse with anything. So it's just how you use it. And we're not gonna be able to stop it. Let's be honest. Like you can't at this point, you can't stop AI.
Unplugged in.
I like when you said integrity. That's big. That's big.
Yes, sir.
Man, so y'all know what time it is, man. Shit, we up in this motherfucker. We in Las Vegas. It's the hottest thing that's going on, man. We talk about the verses.
We've been waiting.
Oh my!
Hey man, I saw that pop up on my timeline. I was like,
I thought it was fake at first. Cause like this can't be true.
That was like one of the moments where you like, hold on, wait for real.
Refresh.
Like, let me go check the source. Let me see if P reposted this. You know what I'm saying? Man, P, this is amazing, bro. If I asked you 25 years ago that No Limit and Cash Money would share the same stage, what would be your answer?
No.
What made it time right now?
We on God's time, and we both had to grow up. And I mean, I respect them, and it's just that we come from two different places. They're from the Magnolia, I'm from the Calio, and but I feel like I had to grow up too. So you know, I blame myself because I never had no problem with them. It's just people around us. You know what I'm saying? And so we even let these people block us from doing something great, which we about to do now and celebrate the city of New Orleans, which is so important now to show young people,
thank God,
that we don't have to go up against each other or be in competition because we all getting money. Think about it. Everybody get money. It's almost like when you look at these stores, when y'all go out to the mall, right? They got all the same stores in the mall. Ain't none of them tripping on who making money or who doing whatever, right? They just getting to the bread. And I just think we program wrong. And so I had to reprogram myself. And you know, I put that on me because you know, I had needed to deprogram myself. So man, it's a blessing to be able for us all to still be alive and to be able to do this. And I wish we could have did it in New Orleans, but it's like, you know, Vegas, when you look at the lights, the big lights and being out here, I think it's a blessing too that we all able to get away and can celebrate each other. So, but we'll be able to do something else in New Orleans, I hope.
Nice. That'll be good. Do you think y'all probably do some stuff in the future?
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm coaching and president of basketball operations for the University of New Orleans, and so I'm more focused on that.
Shout out UNO, you know what I'm saying?
So, but man, the thing is though, Man, I respect them boys, man. Them boys lied the history for us in our city. And so you can't discredit that, man. They got a lot of great artists on that label. Me and Lil Wayne, you know, we just did a song. We redid the song, which was crazy because I'm like, nobody really heard that song, so let me put out this lost tapes, and it's like, man, this is going crazy.
5K?
You know? Yeah, 5K.
How long ago did y'all do that song?
We had, man, we did that years ago, and just had it, and it's like, you know, I ain't never really, you never marketed, promoted, and I'm like, man, you know what? Us coming together, let's get it out there. And let's
sound like you did it yesterday.
Perfect.
I know.
And it sounds like now.
Yeah.
Liar.
Well, that's to Black and Mild. You know, Black and Mild done produced a lot of
Shout out to
music.
Black and Mild.
Shout out Black and Mild.
Black from New Orleans, and he done did a lot of great records, and he just put that 5K on everything, man, and it's just poof.
It sounds great, man.
Fire.
It sounds great.
I was still on the way here. I was like, damn.
I was wondering, like, I wonder, is this giving P like back in the day the feeling of going out and performing, like with music right now? Are you feeling like, damn, it feel good right now?
Yeah, it feel good. I feel like an athlete right now. You know, like, man, let's get in there and go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
You should. You should. Please do, because that's fire.
I'm more really, to be honest with y'all, and I told Baby this a while ago. I said, bro, you know, I'm so glad, because we all got money, right? That we ain't never try to hurt each other, nothing. We just, man, look how God is, dog. Even though people didn't understand us, but, man, we had that much respect for each other. Man, y'all do y'all thing, we do our thing.
Thank you for
it's
that.
us against the world.
Man.
Thank you for that, bro. Thank you for not going there.
Because if you would have leave it up to motherfuckers on the outside, it's been just some bullshit, you know.
They destroy what you built.
Well, you know what? But that's how God worked, though. Like I keep telling y'all, whatever they meant for evil, God will turn it into good. And look what He done. We both about to be on this stage at Versus, and it's gonna be a celebration. And we just got to keep growing as men, because now we got these young men watching us.
Yeah.
And so that's what I want to show these young men. I want to show our sons. I want to show other people's sons and daughters that look what we doing. And we all can make some money. We all can be successful. We just got to have integrity and do the right thing. And don't be afraid to grow up. So this come with maturity, growing up and being a man and saying, hey, let God, we on God time. I never try to rush it. Like I told you, I never thought that this would happen. But guess what? You don't know what God gonna do.
Yeah.
But you just gotta put your trust and faith in Him. And that's what I did. And look where we at right now.
Somebody said, if you want to tell God your plans, that's funny.
Yeah.
Because He control them.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, I'm excited. So what went, because you said y'all only could do 10 songs. So what was the process of the 10 songs you picked? What went into it?
Man, I got so many records, I was like, you know what? Instead of just give me some hits. I told KL, give me some hits. You know, give me what the fans want to hear. And then we had to break it down from there. It was just tough, man. But we got down to 10.
No, that's hard. You got
KOs,
all them.
all KOs, bro. I be there like,
Hey, P, where the No Limit chain at, man? I thought you was gonna bring me one, man.
You see that God's on me. This God's on me right here.
I always wanted a No Limit chain, man. I remember they used to sell them at the Chinese mall, though. Like, what the fuck? You signed the P? Do you still got some of them chains?
Yeah, we about to pull them out. And the good thing about it, right, that's why I said we created a movement. We created, well, now, you know, I see so many people with No Limit tattoos on them, TRU tattoos, and it's like, man, we really did something that
changed the game,
touched people, that made people want to be involved in this movement because they know we young black men that wanted something out of life and went and did it. Like, so we ain't sit around and wait for somebody to give us something or tell us we could do something. Even they told you was whack. It's like, all right, I'm gonna get better. I got to go in the gym. I got to go in the studio. I'm going back and revamp. I'm gonna go back in there and fix something else up. Think about it. And that's the way it always been for me. It's like, everything don't have to be perfect. So once you get in there, you see it, and then, you know, we start adding ad-libs, start growing. You know, you got the
better and better and better
and better, dog.
Who designed those album covers? Because your album covers is the best.
Yeah, so I went to Funky Fat Graphics, but I mean, I was getting my stuff done in the Bay at first with some brothers out there that really just put me on. And once I started with them, and then I was able to come back home down to the South. I mean, pen and pencil, because I had a Rolex watch with the diamonds in it, right? And I'm asking the guy was telling me I could do anything. I'm like, okay, can you put these diamonds on there? Dude was like, yeah. I'm like, he ain't called me back in 5 days. I guess you couldn't do it. But the next thing you know, 2 more days later, he called me, look, man, I got it. I said, everything gonna have the diamonds on the back. And then everything gonna be colorful. Everything gonna be loud. So that came from me. So people don't know. I was in Richmond, California as a young kid with a record store. I was the owner of a record store. So they didn't know that I owned the store. They thought it was for my dad. So because you had to be like 21, but I'm like, maybe it was like 19. Okay. So
you was getting it.
Yeah, so I was out there, right? Yeah. And I knew what people wanted. So at that time you had NWA, you had Ice Cube, everything was black. The Ghetto Boys, everything was dark. And so when the people come in, I say, you know, I'm gonna lighten this up. So that's where the whole, I put the white suit on, the ice cream man. And so when people come in stores, and I say, you know, by me being on the streets, I gotta give them more for their money. So back then, I don't know if y'all noticed, there was the most records you would get was 12 on a CD. And I said, I'm gonna double it up. That's
last down, hit him with the last down, and then the album cover at the hologram too. Come on, bro.
So that's what I was saying. Like I want something that's gonna jump off the shelf. So when I went to college, I studied marketing and business. And so I learned, the professor told me, okay, what do McDonald's sell? Shit, I say French fries, burgers, Big Macs,
McNuggets.
Motherfuckers say, nah, man, they sell consistency. And so that Big Mac tastes the same everywhere it goes. And when you see that red that they put up there for the M on the McDonald's, right, that stop you.
Yeah, look, because that's what you're looking for when you're driving.
See what I'm saying? And so when I start learning that and understanding that, I say, okay, this is what I'm going to do with my projects. And I'm going to make sure that I have that consistency. And when they go in the store, they're going to see that. People was buying our stuff even before they heard it.
Man, for real. I mean, you walk in the record store, I'm telling you, I see the orange case already. I know that's ghetto dope right there. I'm going right to the orange cases. You know what I'm saying? I need ghetto dope. Oh, I need that lime green one that Mr. Servo. I need, you know what I'm saying? That all that, man. That man, legendary group, man. Do you think it'll ever be a label like No Limit?
I mean, if these youngsters work hard, yeah. I think because the power of technology is just that you have to put the work in and you have to be able to take advantage of every opportunity. And so think about the way I thought about putting this album out. I'm like, man, if I was a young person in the game, that's the way you got to think. You got to keep taking advantage of every opportunity.
Right.
And so that's what I did. I put 25 songs out, 25 bangers, and I knew it was the timing right. And you got to take advantage of the timing. So whoever gonna be successful, they got to take advantage of their timing. They got to put more people on. You can't just create one star. So I'm like, I had to create more millionaires. It couldn't just be me.
Yeah, gotcha.
And so I tell you, real bosses create other millionaires, and that's what it's about. And so for us to be able to go and sign Snoop and put him on, knowing that he was the biggest artist in the world, and now we had an opportunity to be a part of his career, and then now watching him blossom to be a boss. I tell people all the time, if you're a good student, then you could be a good boss.
Facts.
Message.
Pete dropping jewels. I don't know if y'all catching them.
He got me constantly over here.
You know what I'm saying? You better pick them up. You better pick them up.
Man. And think about it, Snoop, I mean, he's my greatest student because he listened, he watched, he learned, and he executed. So a lot of people have a plan, but they don't have a plan of action. The plan of action, that means you got to execute. And so this man executed, and look at what he's doing now. He done got in all this different business. He ain't just sitting around doing music. Because think about it, we just sit around and do music, you done.
Yeah.
Young man.
Right now, music is marketing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It ain't even about the music no more. The music is just the marketing tool.
That's to bring them in.
That's to bring them in. You got to sell something else.
Yeah. Like some money yachties, right? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Or some rap snacks or something. You know what I'm saying?
Cereal.
Yeah, some cereal or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
All kind of that. Man, that's what's up. So we got to touch on the album though. So 5K.
Yeah.
The Lost Tapes.
Yeah.
It's time.
Y'all need to go listen to that.
So, P, who you got? I seen you got Gucci on there.
Yeah.
You got Wayne on there.
Yeah.
Usher.
Yeah.
Usher. Is the TRU squad on there? Is any of the No Limit family on there?
Man, I got so many songs on there.
So many. Yeah.
Man, I did a song with Crazy on there.
Ooh.
I mean, Me Crazy and Yo Gotti, so that song Crazy.
Okay.
And then Young Jeezy.
NBA Youngboy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Man,
Crazy.
yeah, man, it's just, I mean, we got bangers, Kevin Gates.
Man.
So no Limit song with, because you know you used to on every album you used to make sure it was 10 No Limit artists on one song.
So this particular project, I just wanted this to be like me just with other artists. I never really did that.
That's right.
So that's the difference with this. Like just all these other artists I'm able to do songs with, right?
Yeah.
Because I normally just did songs with all of them.
In-house, yeah.
And so now to be able to put this record out and put more features, you know, I got the song 23 with Rick Ross on there, Meek Mill's on there. So it's like to be able to kind of mix it up.
Yeah.
You
I was
know,
actually
and-
surprised he had other artists instead of his artists.
Yeah, because you know what? That's my fans was kept saying, man, you ain't doing no songs, you ain't doing no features. So I'm like, you know what? It's 2025. Let's mix it up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I know those artists is happy to get on with him. They're
Hell
like, I
yeah.
got a chance to work with P.
I'm happy to
Come
hear
on
it.
now.
You know what I'm saying?
happy to hear it
it's
too.
a different ear for it. You know, I'm excited to check that out, man. Y'all make sure y'all go look for that, stream it, download it. Where they can find it at, P?
Man, everywhere. I'm gonna take my fans back down memory lane, and that's one of the songs that really just sticking to me right now. I'm taking my fans back down memory lane.
Man, amazing. Hey, how's C-Murder? When the last time you talked to C?
Man, he hanging in there, bro. We just praying for him. You know, C got a bad deal, man, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm praying that these kids listen. You know, my kids listen, because you know, all our kids got that in us. Like, you know, some of my kids, they just straight street. Some of my kids want to go to school. You know what I'm saying? And just, you never know, because they got that in you. You know, from you. So it's like, so it's like, that's why, I mean, it's a spiritual warfare, man. That's how I look at it, because the devil is real too. We know God real, but the devil real. And so, man, we just got to keep fighting them. And then, you know, and I'm praying for my brother, knowing that that he keep praying. Then hopefully he'll get out there soon, man.
For sure, Free C, man.
Free C-Murder.
Yes, sir. Yeah. What about Mystikal? I've been seeing things that's been saying that he was about to get out. Is that true?
Man, I feel like Mystikal should have been out, man. But you know, like, that's what we got to do. We have to change. Like, when we gonna fully change, like, I was committed to change, and so I just think the system is set up for us to lose, especially once you get in it. So, and Mystikal a good dude, bro. He just now, like, I think a lot of this stuff is mental health, because think about him and C fought in the wall. Both of them been dealing with this. So think about, if you never really got help, then you dealing with this stuff that you never fixed. And so, you know, a lot of these war veterans is really dealing with a lot, man. I mean, I had an uncle, when he was home, when he came back from the war, man, he just lost it. And so, but nobody never really get them help. You know, they don't get the right medicine, they don't get counseling, and then you end up getting caught up on the streets. And then we might think people bad people, but they might not be so bad. It's just that they never really got fixed. And so, you know, man, I'm really just praying for Mystikal, man. Hopefully that he could overturn whatever he's dealing with. And you know, I mean, a lot of stuff dealing with drugs too. So, you know, we don't want to say that the truth hurt. This shit real, man.
Hell yeah.
Like, drugs is really destroying a lot of our people, and that's why I get out here and fight for these kids, and get out here and try to show them, man, look what I was able to do.
Right.
So it's a choice. You know, what do you want out of life? And now we might can't save the older people, but we could save
the youth.
The youth. You know? And that's what it's about.
That's a fact, man. I heard Lil Jon say the other day that Body changed the game in the South.
I mean, to be honest with you, we open up a lot of doors, and man, Lil Jon is an incredible artist, man. You know, thanks for sharing that. But for me, man, 3 6 Mafia on that type of music in Memphis, they open up a lot of doors too. So we can't discredit what they built, man. They built something incredible. You know, I used to be bucked up in the clubs here and that. You know what I'm saying? So everybody did something. John did something. 3 6 did something. I did something. It's just
everybody paid their part.
Everybody, man, Rap A Lot did their thing. I mean, like, so it's like Uncle Luke. You can't get Uncle Luke, man. Uncle Luke had us. Let's be real. I don't know how they keep forgetting about Uncle Luke.
Shout out to Uncle Luke.
Man, that man was cold.
They do. They don't mention him. They should.
Back in my time, Uncle Luke got me, man. Uncle Luke, man. That music come on, they just cut up for you. You know, it's like, look how the time go now. So think about it. Our parents probably thought Uncle Luke music was crazy back in the day. That's too nasty, right? Think about it.
Yeah.
Now we see this generation, what they doing. We next like, level. Man, this is crazy. But look, it just, the timing keep changing.
Yeah, full circle. Come right back around.
That's the truth right there, though. 'Cause I listen to what my kids listen to. I'm like, all right, guys, y'all go ahead. I ain't gonna be the guy to be like, this is trash, but not what P saying makes sense. Like my mom, she wasn't listening to nothing. Boy, turn that goddamn. But then she got older though, and she started saying Hoody Who though. You know what I'm saying? So she was listening.
But guess what though? We kept growing with the music, and now like the older people found something, so you got to find the growth. In the music. You can't keep doing the same thing, expecting different results. You know what I'm saying? Like you running on the treadmill. That's it. You ain't going nowhere.
You just running.
You running
ain't going nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to change that mindset and say, okay, how can I grow? How can I get better? But man, to be honest with you, I wouldn't change nothing that I've done. I thank God for everything that, even the adversity in my life, right? It helped build a character, help build who I am today. And they, like they say, what don't kill you make you stronger.
Man,
so,
that's a fact. P, I was gonna say you did a song about Tupac back in the day, the Rest in Peace Tupac. Was you and Pac cool? Did y'all have a relationship?
Yeah, we were super cool. Man.
Damn, how was Pac, man? Like,
man,
that's fire.
Pac was turned, man. Like that dude, dude probably had the most energy that I seen. Just every day he was that dude. You know, I thought Pop was on them King Kong and Rizzo. You know what I'm saying? Like he be turned up. He on that King Kong and energy drink, but man, Pop,
that's why when he got out the car, he's like, "What's up, cuz?" Like, I come in peace.
So, but that's how Pop was. I mean, he made some incredible music, and he represented the culture. And I think he just was ahead of his time, and he lost his life too soon. And I feel the same way about Nipsey Hussle. You know, I met Nipsey Hussle at a young age, man, like just doing stuff in the community, trying to get kids off the block with me and Janelle, with Urban Born, and just to see what he turned out to be, man, was incredible. But he had that energy for us, like, I'm gonna get out here and hustle and grind. And then we lost him too soon.
Man.
Yeah, so
man, shout out Nip, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to meet Nip because I did radio for 8 years before I started doing this on my own. And Nip came. We didn't even know he was coming. He just came through, and it was like when I met him, I felt like I knew him for like 20 years and shit, just from the first time. He like, "You coming to the show, cuz?" Oh shit! So man, shout out to Nip, man.
He's from the same neighborhood that we from, so I used to see him all the time. And I forgot I met him. My boy was like, "You don't remember? He came. You gave you a CD. He gave you his number." And I'm like, "Dang, he was that real."
Man, we lost a lot of them, man. A lot of them that just went too soon.
Yeah, man.
That hurt.
Like real hustlers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was P, the classic movies, man. I wouldn't be right if I didn't say nothing about these before we let you get out of here. Body.
Yeah.
I got the hookup.
Yes, sir.
Hot Boys.
Yeah.
Foolish.
Yeah.
The Last Dot, man. Them classic movies.
Yeah,
right
you know
there.
what? What was crazy, right? The internet started picking up lockdown. They was like, man, P, you could have got an award for lockdown. But a lot of people didn't like me because I was so dangerous in that movie. And, you know, but that was my role.
They didn't like the character, so they was mad.
Yeah, they like,
like, this ain't me, this the role.
Yeah, this the role.
They like, you doing too good at this, P.
Yeah, that was like, man, some of the fans were like, man, come on, bro, clean up, man. You tripping.
We need the black and blue Master P. We need the funny Master P.
How you like acting comparing to, you know, being an artist?
I like it all. It all works. So that's why I be telling people, right? You could be good at, you could be great at one thing and you could be good at a bunch of other things.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They diversify their portfolio.
Okay.
But you got to go win at that one thing first. So we won in the music. Right. So I wouldn't have been able to open up the sports company. I wouldn't have been able to open up the film company or the shoe company if the music company didn't work. Right. If I wasn't great at that. But they got some people, they just want to do everything and not great at nothing.
Yeah,
gotcha. Jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah, ain't that what they say?
Yeah, but once you get that one thing right, then you could use that other stuff as investment because you don't know if the other thing's gonna make it.
That's smart. Smart.
So think about it. Even like with me and James when we did the Rap Snacks, right? It's like nobody believed in it.
Yeah.
Nobody cared about it. Everybody thought it was a joke. You know
shout out them Rap Snacks, baby.
Yeah, so and we just kept going. We started hitting every plant, every city, start doing the marketing and the media, and look where it's at. That's what I'm saying. Swing, taking that swing.
P, you got something to make them say drinks on you? You ain't bring them up?
You know what? I'm gonna get y'all some.
I need some of those. You know what I'm saying?
You heard them.
Yeah, you heard. We need some of them make them say up here.
It's going crazy now, man. Especially the Nola Punch to make them say drinking. We just jumped in it fast, you know, ahead of the game because they had Cheek and Chong had the
that's right.
THC drink, right? But it don't taste like ours. Like we perfected the taste, and that was one thing that I learned from James with the Rap Snacks. Like the taste, and the flavor.
It got to be good too.
Yeah, you got to be put in a brown paper bag, and it's gonna be good.
I heard that.
My kids ate so many of them damn little Boosie Rap Snacks, them noodles. I said, if I see one more of these damn things sitting on my counter, but nah, that's what's up, man. Another thing I want to ask y'all, because you said sports, it made me think. Yeah. You saw what happened to Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier and all them. Do y'all think gambling is ruining sports right now?
I mean, it's definitely giving it a bad name, man, and it should scare a lot of players and coaches now, man. Yeah. Like anybody could be gotten now. So you know, just go into your job and go on, especially if you're making that type of money.
Yeah,
like. It's almost like, man, if I made $10 million and I be watching people do that, what are you trying to bet $200,000 on? What that's gonna change? Like right. you taking a risk
for nothing.
And I just think that also too, somebody had to go first. So that's the message they had to send to, especially people that look like us. Because a lot of us is the ones that's gonna be getting in trouble.
Yeah, for sure. Right? Yeah. You see, they ain't even really said nothing about nobody else. It's just the 3 black people. You know what I'm saying? They like, we got 35 other people in custody, but we got Chauncey Billups, we got Terry. So
to be honest with you, those dudes, especially Chauncey, is a good dude. So I feel bad for his family, man, because I know sometimes you could just make the wrong decision,
get caught up,
bro. And like I tell people all the time, you know, it's easy to get in trouble than to get out of it.
Right,
you know, because now they got to put you through the system. They gonna public humiliate you. So it's like, bro, like this dude, I've never seen him like that. When they showed him, I couldn't believe it because dude always been a good dude.
Right. We rooting for you, bro.
And now the media portraying him to be something.
But we don't even know if he innocent.
Yeah, we don't know what happened
right now. But you guilty. Just
until proven,
So on top of that, with AI, it's almost like, man, I'm just gonna be at the crib chilling. You know what I'm saying? Call me whatever, but call me tomorrow. I'll be at the crib chilling with my kids.
It's probably better just to stay out the way.
Yeah, man.
Well, especially when you get to that level, man. You have to know how to survive.
Yeah.
With the money. That's what people don't realize. Anybody could get money, but how do you survive with the money? So that's your mentality, your mindset. Everything has to change. You can't. I tell people all the time, all money ain't good money.
Facts.
So some money you got to turn down.
Yeah, that's facts.
I know you've done quite a few times.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't want no headache money.
Yeah.
That's why products is good, right?
They don't talk back.
No headache money.
I don't want no headache money. 2025, no headache money.
I heard you say that on the interview, and I was like, that's a fact.
That's dope.
The products, they ain't gonna talk back.
Nah, they not.
I like that. No headache money.
I want to say shout out to Hersey and Mercy.
Yeah.
Ballin'.
Yeah, and he at Houston, right?
Yeah, my son at Houston. They're the #2 team in the country.
Damn.
So,
How that feel, Pete?
feel good, man, coming from the projects and knowing that, my son got a scholarship at a major Division I school at the #2 team in the country. But he a hard worker, man.
I seen his highlights, bro.
Yeah, he
Crazy.
a hard worker. Like
Yeah.
he a dog. He an animal. I mean, he ain't like I raised him like crazy. Like I didn't give him a call in high school, made him walk, catch the bus, run, jog. No, for real. That's
Got to build that up in him.
he made his own name.
That character.
Man. Yeah,
That's what's up.
He averaged 30-something points a game in high school.
Damn.
In California.
You had the most points in junior college too.
Yeah. People don't know that,
Yeah,
man.
the most.
And people don't know, probably Pete was the only, not that I know of off top, there's no artist that's ever signed an NBA contract, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Like, what are we doing here?
But see, what I want people to know, that basketball thing was a lot of hard work. I didn't just go to the NBA. I went to the CBA.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Worked your way in.
and worked my way up and got 10 days and got callbacks. So I had to put the work in. I had to go up against the best of the best. And so, it took a lot of hard work.
Who was some of the players that you played against in the NBA and you was like, oh, he got game?
Steve Francis, Katino Mobley,
Oh, okay, the best.
Nick Van Exel, Kobe Bryant,
Ooh, you played against Kobe?
Sam Cassell.
Oh, Cassell's.
I could go on. Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, I played with them.
Yeah, Toronto.
Yeah.
Damn.
I had to represent. You know what I mean?
Steph Curry dad.
Dale Curry.
Dale Curry.
Oh, Dale Curry had a mean. You see where Steph got it. If you know, you know.
I know. I mean, his dad, bro. I'm like, when he get the ball, I'm holding his hand.
Quick release.
Quick relief. He had a pistol on him, man. And, but think about it. We ain't had all the cameras and all that stuff. Now that's what we saying. Imagine if you had his daddy was, dog, I literally in practice, hold his hand.
You ain't even getting a shot off, bro. You can get a foul before you get a shot, bro.
We in practice. What they gonna do?
That's funny.
See, that man was a marksman, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, so you don't see that. So we don't see like the ones that was
the greatness.
Yeah, like and so now, but it's good that you're able to see it in his son now. So that's people don't know, like Steph came out, went to one of the games and they played in New Orleans. He can't say, man, thank you. You gave me my first bike. I had brought him a bicycle when we was playing. Damn. So and just to see him as a little kid.
He remembered that.
Yeah, and then see where he at now.
One the best shooter ever.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody better than
But you know what? I watched him, like even when we was practicing and when we was in the gym back then, he just dribbling the ball, this little bitty kid, small, but you don't think that this kid gonna grow up. So that's what I'm saying. You never know. Yeah. But he kept dribbling, kept shooting, and look at him now.
Damn.
Especially that game a couple days ago.
Oh yeah, that boy.
Bananas.
Yeah, he shoot from the stands now. Not even there.
Nah, literally, you right.
P, you hit that 1-3 when you was with the Raptors and you ran down court like, you know what I'm saying? I do this.
You know what? I was talking to I was talking to Mike Bibby, right? Mike Bibby was playing on that other team when I was playing, but he was talking about the player that was checking me. He was like, man, P was killing it. Man, he said after the game they went and told that boy, they went off on him. Man. But man, it's a blessing, man, to be blessed with multi-talents and to be able to fulfill those dreams and goals and to be able to still be here and still living it, and still being a part of this journey, man. So my most important job now is to be a servant, is to help and give, and that's why I get up and do what I do. They say you don't pray for money, you pray for wisdom. So if you had the wisdom, the money gonna come. That knowledge and information, that's what's gonna keep it. That's the sustainability that you'll have. So,
P, I'm at the point in my life where me seeing other people almost make me happier.
Yeah.
Seeing people happy makes me happier than anything else.
Yeah.
I like to see people genuinely happy.
Yeah.
And when I can provide that for people, you know.
Man, that make me feel good. And the one thing that I learned now, I just can't play God. I got to ask God, like, what do you want me to do for these people? Because at first I tried, hey, man, here, go do this.
That ain't the way to do it, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I pray on it now, like, God, you know, what should I do?
And if it's for it to happen, it will happen.
Yeah.
You put it in your frequency, and then if it's for it to happen, it will. That shout out for my dog King Los, who told me that. Before you get out of here, P, I got something.
Master people for president. That's what we need. Master people for president.
Anything you want to ask P before we let him get out of here?
Yeah, I do. If you decide to do like a bio flick or something like that about your life, who would you want to play your life? Your story, excuse me.
I've been working on that. I'm looking at the actors that we have now, but at the same time, I might just want some little young skinny kid from the South, just to nobody even knew. Yeah, and just be authentic, because you know, like you gotta be raw. Like we were just raw, man. We were wild, like, but we had an edge, but we also had that Southern respect. Like I've always been that type of person to respect people. Like it's not about me. So you gotta be somebody that's young and wild, but got that, you know, that thinking about other people too. It's not just about you. So
yeah. Well, I'm out. He said skinny guy, but I was gonna say, nah, just fucking around. But Pete, before you leave, man, I want to give you this, man. This from us from the laboratory.
Yes,
we
sir.
wanted to say thanks for coming. That's a live pack.
Thank you.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all.
Hey, yo, like I said, man, y'all want to check out some of the shows and all that stuff, hit up the website, IamPLAZ.com. We got merch on there.
Yeah.
We got music on there.
Yeah.
We got all kind of stuff. We about to do some giveaways, you know what I'm saying?
And I just got the hookup.
Ooh, let's get it, man. Shout out Gelato Water, man, our sponsor,
Gelato.
man. Get you some gelato, drink gelato.com. And we up out of this thing, man. It's the motherfucking laboratory. Let's go.
The laboratory.